Whew.
And Carlton,
Hey, how are you? Good afternoon.
very good, brother. Very good time. I've been on back-to-back meetings non-stop.
I can see that it's not
And
easy.
yeah, we're hustling away, man. 1 second. Give me 1 second, though, yeah?
Sure.
Okay, I'm with you. How are you? Oh, look at this. I like the setup.
Thank you.
Nice, nice.
I I'm home. I'm actually working on some video edit for my wife. I do some films for her YouTube
Nice.
channel as well. So I've been
Oh,
working
nice.
on that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Nice. You look cool, man. You look very cool. It's a very good camera you've got there as well, I think, yeah? It's good image.
Yeah, I actually use the black magic for this recording. I use a black
Yeah.
magic for this one.
Yeah, it's
And
very powerful how you like. Yeah, it's good. The picture's sharp and everything. Pretty good.
yeah, because I put a lot of stuff to see that I can get a good footage, and
Mm-hmm.
I I try my best to see that I get something nice as on a daily basis. Let me put it that way.
I love
And
it.
thank you so much for admitting to dive on a video call with me. I love your energy. I must confess to you, and
Mm-hmm.
I prefer talking to you on a video call than on a
Yeah, yeah, no problem.
on a voice call because your energy is motivating first of all, and connecting with you for me feels a little more natural than any other thing.
Good, good, good.
Yeah. So I had a look at the draft which you sent, and
Mm-hmm.
I must start by appreciating you for putting up this and for saying that we get something which we can work on to achieve together.
Mm-hmm.
And looking at the breakdown of everything, I had a few questions which I wanted to ask, and also to ask if the budget which you mentioned is flexible or not.
So
And
which one should we start with? We start with the budget or the questions?
I would prefer to start with the budget
Okay.
first. The 5K month which we placed, is it flexible or that is stable? That is the most you can do.
Okay. So great question. So, if I just give you the most short answer, I'm going to tell you it's the most I can do. Yeah.
Okay.
What I've done with you, and it took me a lot of time, by the way. Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm working on my chat GPT and Claude or whatever. And I said, listen, I've got this guy. I want to. This is his price. This is where I really need to be. But and by the way, I'm making a number of employment. You're one of the guys. There's many. I've got many expenses coming out. Right? So let's look in a positive way and a negative way.
Yeah.
Yeah. In a positive way, my business is going to blow up in the next 3 to 6 months. Like we're not. This is not like a 1 year contract thing. Okay. If it blows up, everybody's winning. Everybody's happy. If it doesn't, I can't afford to keep people and do stuff anyway. So I need people that want to be in and are into the long term. And I made that clear. You're one person. Shinadi is actually applying for another role. I've got a number of people in and around that role. I've got other things going on. I've got advertising. There's lots that I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going to go from like zero to tens of thousands of dollars that I'm spending right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, what I did was I spoke to ChatGPT and said, look, how can I get this done? One, what can we do? And so what I'm doing with not just review with everybody is, and I'm going to be honest with you, Catherine, I really, really, really like you. When I put this deal together with ChatGPT or Claude, whatever I use, I can't remember, to give you the bonus structure where you can get over 7,000 dirham extra in bonuses. I'm like, fuck it, what if I've got to pay this guy 12,000? Yeah, right? But then I looked at it and I said, but listen, if he's really achieving this for me, this is very important and definitely worth the money. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there's like a pressure from one side, but then I go, no, but it's good because there's growth in these areas. That's significant growth. So I don't know if you're actually going to hit the 7,000, but I think you're going to hit 2 or 3,000 relatively easily. Yeah, do you understand? So if you look at the actual, have you looked at the deliverables?
I had gone through the deliverables and I found some little bit repetition, which I felt like it would be nice for me to dive on a call with you to see that that can be polished off, and then we see where we sit by the end of the day.
Yeah, yeah. Mm, because ultimately, and we can go through it, we can go through it, but I wanted to get to a place. I know you told me you want 10 to 12 or something like that. I can't remember. Or 7 to 10, I think. No, 7 to 10 is what you said to me.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was saying, can your budget push up from 7 to 10K? Because depending on the deliverables, and
Mm.
that's a range. The range could also be more than, depending on what we want and what we want
So,
to
so,
achieve.
wait 1 second. I'm confused. When you say the range can be more, I'm giving you a range of starting at 5 up to 12, which is more than 7 to 10.
No, 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 that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I gave you a range of 7 to 10.
Right?
Deliverables were not yet outlined. That's why I said
Yes.
range could also be more depending on deliverables. That's what I mean.
You
I am,
did say that. You did say that. And I also said to you on the same call,
yeah,
we're not far apart. I pay between 4 and 5, is what I said on the call.
yeah. You mentioned something like that, and you said you would prepare
So
the
that's why,
draft, and
look, my offer to everybody else. So the person I paid before you was 4,000. Okay.
yeah.
So I'm offering you 5, but a lot of deliverables to get an extra 7, which I think is really fair. So do you think that's not fair? Do you just want a higher basic and you don't want a deliverables?
No, see, what I'm talking about is I understand that the bonuses are always nice, okay, but my deliverables are not like fully tied on the bonuses. The bonuses are extras, right? Like, oh, this guy is doing a great job. He's been able to push us to 100K of followers, so there's a bonus of 100K.
So let me help you. Let me help you. Okay, look, I'm going to be honest with you. It's 6:30. I've been up since 6 a.m. I've been back to back calls. When I get off the phone to you, I'm going to bed. Just so you know,
Oh,
okay. But let me explain something to you. Look, it's not a bonus, so we're clear. So I'm going to explain to you. And look, I come from a business perspective, so there's a lot, and I don't want to sound arrogant when I say this, but there's a lot you're going to learn from me by being next to me. Yeah.
yes,
But let me start now. This is where businesses fail and businesses do good. Employees, workers think their job is to show up at 9 and finish at 5. And as a business owner, that's not the job. The job is what doing the job good is getting results. So what therefore we've done, it's not called a bonus. No, it's called a deliverable because I'm going to be honest with you. If I pay you 5 and you only earn 5, we're probably not going to stay working together for a long time because it means you're not doing a good job. Do you understand? The
yes,
5 just means you have something guaranteed for your time. Doing a good job is getting the deliverables, which means you should earn what you're calling bonuses, but I call rewards for doing a good job. So anyone I employ at any level, yeah, and I'm having the same conversations with different people, by the way. And right now, what's her name? Shanadi has to give me a proposal of her deliverables, but it's never a flat rate, or the flat rate is always low, and they can earn more than what they want if the deliverables are there. Because listen, when everybody comes to work for me, do you know what they tell me? The best person, I'm the best person you're going to find. I'm amazing. I've done this. I've done this, and I think I've been in business 30 years of my life.
yeah,
I've employed hundreds, and I've met everyone.
yeah,
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 right. So you want me to pay a lot of money because you say you've done that. You start working for me and you deliver that, and I paid a lot of money.
yeah,
That's not how I work. No, I'll give you basic, and this is what doing the job good. And if you agree, you can get more than what you've asked for,
mm,
but it means you're doing a good job. It doesn't mean you're there doing stuff. This is how I've structured it. So again, the short answer is the 5K is not moving. I think I've been really really good. By the way, listen, I've been scarily good for me, but I like your energy. I like who you are, and I'm hoping we're gonna align. And I actually, to be honest with you, when I got the call from you, I thought that you understood we are going to be around 5K, and I was really happy that, hey, I'm giving him an opportunity to earn 7K more. He's going to be really happy. Yeah, that's what I thought. But wait, listen, it has to feel good, Garfield, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this has to be something you want to do. I'm happy either way, to be honest with you. Like, I want to get going, but if it feels good, great. And if not, I'm also happy and I like you as a person. Do you get what I mean? So
Yeah.
just so you know, there's no harm done. But for me, this I wanted to get to a point. You know, I said to you on the message, let's start here and review it, because I swear to my life, because I'm like, fuck, maybe I've overpromised him and he's going to hit these numbers too easy. It's going to cause me a problem. Yeah. Right? So, like, I'm like, let's review, so I'm not overexposed, right? But the reality is, we want to grow a lot in the next 3 to 6 months. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know where the market is in Dubai, by the way. Like, you understand being in an agency, how you try to set up, and where the struggle is.
Yeah.
Just understand, Captain, my expenses are $20,000 to $30,000 a month just in the business, which is making zero right now. Yeah, $20,000 to $30,000, not dirhams. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you're one piece of a whole puzzle. Yeah.
Yeah.
And by the way, everybody tries to have the same conversation. Ah, can I get more? Can I get more? And the answer is like, no. Like, if it's not you, there'll be someone that there is. Do you get? And I don't mean specifically for you. I mean in any role.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. I know what I'm looking for. I believe I'm guided by God. I believe I'm playing it sensible. I'm playing it fair. Yeah. And as we grow, you grow. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's that. So you can think about that. What was it? Was there any other question you have?
And so when now on our content production style, and I see that there's a deliverables of 60 plus monthly content, and this 60 plus monthly content, this will include the shots that we will be getting for the podcast, right?
Yeah.
And other.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I've used ChatGPT to to put something in place that we can even review after the first month. Do you get what I mean?
Mhm.
Right? Because for a start, I'm also thinking to do to do um, to do my son's YouTube, which isn't on there.
Okay.
Yeah. Excuse me. Which
You're welcome.
we haven't started yet. So the net of it is, it's a baseline, um, for for a starting point to see what's going to happen. The reality is, you're going to be working with me full time, and you're going to produce content, and we're going to do what's required. The If we hit 60 plus content, which could be like, for example, I might give you a brief, like, we need a load of content for stories or for reels or for whatever. Some you need me for, some you're going to do from filming me, some you're going to have me talking to the camera, some might be your own concepts that you're able to do from screen grabs and AI. And I want to actually teach you what we do with AI as well. Yeah. Um, the minute you hit 60, it's another 500 dirham straight away anyway. Right?
Yeah.
Correct? So, why are you laughing?
No, no, no. I like the way you just hit the target.
Well, but that's what is there. So
Yeah.
when I looked at it, like, 60 might seem like a lot, but you might be able to knock out 5 or 10 pieces in one day easily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right?
it's all about strategy.
Yeah, and structure and organization. Yeah. So so what I did when I made this yesterday, I spoke to my chat GPT. I'm like, right, I want to put something together, and it actually gave me um like 5 different proposals, right? And one of them, which had you bonused to how many signups I get in my business, right?
Yeah.
And I changed it because if I get 1,000 signups tomorrow, yeah, is that because of you, or is it because of the marketing person, or is it because of this, or is it a bit of everything? And it's like, and what ChatGPT was telling me is, what's attributed to organic things, right? Bro, how the fuck are we going to track that? Yeah, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I realized that's difficult, and it gives you a lot of. But what ChatGPT is trying to do, which is the right thing, is If I win in business, you win. The reality is, if I have 100,000 views on a reel, it doesn't put any money in my bank, right?
Yeah, it's not a guarantee.
No, it doesn't put any money in my bank. It doesn't. It's 100,000 views. It massages my ego. It makes the page look better, right? But I'm going to give you more money because it's a metric that we can measure that says this guy's doing a good job,
Yeah.
right? And hopefully, if we can keep doing that, it leads towards money in the bank. But what ChatGPT tried to do is go, hey, we really want to reward this guy based on money in the bank. And I'm like, it's going to be impossible to track, and then it's going to lead to arguments because maybe it goes good. And you're like, hey, well, then you need to owe me, but then by the way, I'm paying somebody else who's targeted that. So I've tried to do it in a way that you can do it. But again, honestly, we're starting out. The first month's probably going to be a feeder month. Yeah.
Okay.
And we might adjust the deliverables based on different things from the first month. But the reality is this gives us an outline. And if I block you from doing certain things, what do I mean by that? If I make you busy doing other stuff that you can't do 60 pieces of content, then for me, I owe you that money to do 60 pieces of content. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it gives us an outline to work to.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And next question would be, and when do you think we would be starting if we decide to move forward with this, with
Based
podcast,
based on
with podcast production along the line? And how often would you like to have podcasts per week?
okay. So I need to get right now. My head's a little bit fried. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm tired and I want to go to bed. But that being said, we're now at the 28th. So I just envisaged that we'd be starting like beginning of August. Right?